Barb and I are discussing younger people feeling in a survey that they don't have it as good as their parents had trying to get ready for retirement. So they're going on the downside on that part when they should be looking up. And we don't think about our mortality. If they do, that's great. Does having a long lifespan for them have a role in these worries about younger future retirees?
It absolutely does, Ralph. Living longer, it's a wonderful thing, but it does create some unique challenges when it comes to retirement planning, especially around the need to save more. With life expectancy increasing over the generations, younger people today are likely looking at a much longer retirement than their parents or their grandparents. And this means that they'll need a bigger retirement fund to cover those additional years. So, if we look at some of the numbers to really understand just how much this has changed, for Americans born in 1950, the average life expectancy was around 65 and a half years for men and 71 years for women. And now we fast forward to Americans born, let's say in 1991, and the average life expectancy jumps to 72 years of age for men and 79 years of age for women. And that's a significant increase, especially when you consider that many will live well beyond these averages. And what that means for younger generations is that they're likely going to spend more years in retirement. And that translates to needing more savings to support themselves throughout that time. So it's not just about living longer, it's about making sure that their money will last as long as they need it to. And this needs to be foremost on their mind. And then when we have the problems that we just talked about with debt and student loans and all those kind of things, it makes it hard to balance and to find a solution to all of this. And that's where planning really comes in. And because it will impact how we want to approach retirement and our investments and how much we're putting into 401ks and all those kind of things. So that's why I really encourage all folks, no matter if you're in retirement, getting ready for retirement, or we're younger generation like we're talking about now, it's all about planning.
Barb, let me combine two questions here. At what age do you generally start talking with people about their retirement? 60s or so? And then my next question, what would you say to somebody in those younger generations looking to get an advantage right now when it comes to their retirement when they reach that time period? But on retirement, where do you start?
So let me start with your last question. And my advice to the younger generations is really simple. Start now.
Sure.
Planning for retirement, it's something that doesn't happen overnight. It's a long-term project that requires time, consistency, some adjustments along the way. And the earlier that you begin, the better your chances of reaching the kind of retirement that you're envisioning. And time is one of the most valuable assets that you have when it comes to saving for retirement. The more time your investments have to grow, the more that you can take advantage of the power of compounding. Even small contributions made consistently over time, it can grow into a substantial retirement fund. So the younger generation should also take the time to really educate themselves about retirement planning and understand the tools that are available to you, like your 401ks, your IRAs, and those HSAs that get overlooked a lot, and learn about the importance of diversification and risk management and tax efficiency. So there's a lot that the younger generation can do. And as far as that second question, for me personally, and how we have really positioned our practice, it's about preparing for retirement. And really, we are looking for those that are in retirement already, maybe the first 5 or 10 years of retirement, or for folks that are getting ready to retire, maybe 5 to 10 years from retirement. Really, our strategies and things that we use are focused towards helping you prepare for retirement. And so we found that those ages and that time period works best for the types of clients that we can help the most.